Well, hello and welcome back to Clarence Park. Start of the new season got underway on Saturday. The Saints hosted Cambridge United. We weren't there for that one on Mix 92.6. We are here for this one. Maidenhead United of the National League, the team in town. Trialists plenty in their lineup, but for the Saints, just the two who remained from Saturday's game. New signings across the lineup, but Michael Johnson, a familiar face between the sticks. Jack James out wide. He arrived from Gloucester during the summer. Sam Brown on the left-hand side of the back three. Also joining from the National League North, him from Banbury United. Nathan Carlisle joined from fellow National League South side Weymouth. As Dan Bowery also signs on from National League South. Opposition last season, he was with Worthing. Out on the right-hand side, or the left-hand wing-back even, Dylan Farge, who was at Macclesfield last season, played with Oldham and with AJ Auxerre in France. Ryan Blackman and Ben Smith there in the midfield, two familiar faces from last season. Andronicus Georgiou, who returns to the club after leaving Kings Langley, going down to alongside him. And in front of them, Mitchell Reese. Now Sam Brown spreading the play on the left-hand side out towards Dylan Farge. Dylan Farge couldn't get there, intercepted by Jaden Mitchell-Lawson, who's opened up his legs very quick on that right-hand side, gets the ball across into space. Here's Reese Smith. Smith's cross just clears everyone in the box. Ashley Nathaniel Georgiou on the far side. Quick play between Lewis Kinsella and one of the trialists. Kinsella comes into the box and the referee says Dan Bowery committed a foul in the box. Bowery thinks he got the ball, but it'll be a penalty to Maidenhead. So a chance to open the score in this pre-season game. Up against Michael Johnson. Likes a penalty saved as Michael Johnson, trialist on the Maidenhead side, be hoping to impress Alan Devonshire, and does with that into the bottom left-hand corner. And Maidenhead, well, they lead from that penalty. Dan Bowery still feels slightly hard done by that it was given inside 5 minutes. Oh, a lot had gone on, really. Kinsella gets the ball out wide to Ashley Nathaniel George. He's the man who won the penalty up against Dan Bowery, who conceded it. Ben Smith's coming to cover. In fact, three players came to cover. First time ball in from Kinsella's paw and headed away by the Saints. And now Banton in the middle is trying to find a way to launch an attack. Sam Brown goes long over the top for Mitchell Reese, who's got space to run into here. Brings the ball down. Just got the ball stuck under his feet. He's got three Maidenhead men around him. And Craig Ross is able to just come over and dive down onto the ball. But that looks like something the Saints maybe could exploit. Mitchell Reese's pace caused a lot of problems last season. Today did Ben Smith, a lot of promise in the young man, released by Watford at the end of the summer last season. Joined the Saints, took a while to break in, but really did solidify himself around the squad. Headed goalwards by Kevin Locko. Just tipped over the bar by Michael Johnson. Outstanding save from him. He's back from his finger break. Gets him out a lot of last season. He made a brief return. I think 3 games or 2 games he played before re-breaking the finger and having to take more time out. Multiple surgeries involved. Now Nathan Carlisle plays out to Dan Bowery. Here's Ben Smith in the middle. Back to Bowery. Bowery flicks over the top towards Andronicus Georgiou. Couldn't quite get there. Carlisle's left space. And Michael Johnson, that's a stunning save with his feet. He went the other way anticipating the shot. Just manages to block the ball away, but the ball's not clear yet from Maidenhead. Ben Smith toes it away. Still chance for Maidenhead, but the ball over to the left-hand side from Lewis Kinsella is wild and just flies out for a Saints throw-in. Free kick was attempted on goal. The Maidenhead players want a corner. Now Kevin Locko comes over in possession, looking to play the ball in behind. There's Reese Smith. He has it down the left-hand side, ready to attack at Dan Bowery. Bowery blocks the ball away. Now over on the right-hand side, here's Azar. Cross comes in. No one can get underneath it, but Smith's ball back in, deflected off Dan Bowery behind for a corner. Dangerously St Albans. Now Mitchell Reese breaking into space through the middle. Zane Banton on the left-hand side of him. Ball played away to him. Reese wants it back down the sideline. Banton does go to him, runs back inside himself. Reese's ball with his left foot. It's loose in the middle. Andronicus Georgiou Couldn't quite get the shot away. Ben Smith on the edge is going to have a go from range. Blocked away in the middle by Kinsella. Jack James on Loco. Loco was looking for the foul. Jack James cleverly pulled his arms away, and eventually Maidenhead United do get clear, and now Carlisle putting pressure on the trialists forward. Nathan Carlisle then back over to Sam Brown. Brown looks in behind for Andronicus Georgiou. He's got there, has to play the ball across goal. Mitchell Vees couldn't quite get there, and Craig Ross wasn't overly convincing in how he picked the ball up, but did just manage to get his hand there. And so far, as it stands, taking complete opposite starts the pre-season to the women. Women 2 from 2, a 4-2 victory on Sunday. It was rather impressive, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a tough game actually, and do you know what? It took me by surprise. We went 2-0 up quite early. Oh, good touch there.
Here's Jeffers in the middle, wanted to line up a shot. Covering tackle from one of the Maidenhead trialist midfielders. Just disrupted Jeffers, who is starting to wind up his volley.
I mean, when you're on that pitch, actually, it does feel large, but then it gives you that space that you need. It gives you a little bit more time, I think.
Here's Jeffers.
Nice 1-2. Oh.
All through.
Nice idea.
Jeffers nearly ended up completing a 360 to get the ball back. Now the ball's with Jack James in space on the right hand side. Shot from James. Ooh. Ended up coming a lot wider than he thought to the left hand side, but the right idea had a lot of time. Back over to Banton into Blackman. Blackman with a bold pass that's gone right across the face of Nathaniel George. Wasn't expecting it, which has opened up room on this right hand side for Bowery. Banton over to James. James running into the space, picks up, stumbles under his feet, and now here's Banton. 1-2 with Georgiou on. Georgiou doesn't give the 2. Georgiou goes for goal himself with his left foot. Shot wasn't on. Now Bobby Dunn's going to go from range of his left foot, and that one's pulled just next to the 6-yard box line. So hopeful effort from Bobby Dunn. Not the kind of thing which is proving a lot in a pre-season game. Attacking shape to play with. Ball into Jeffers. Jeffers gets the ball to Lawal. Jeffers linking up, so now here's Marat at the right hand side. Back into Jeffers. Jeffers cuts back inside. Goes for goal himself, straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Tame effort really by Sean Jeffers standards. The prettier skills in football tend to come as a package. Bobby Dunn's lining up with a left-footed cross on. Sean Jeffers wants to go for goal. Bobby Dunn's just going to run over it. Jeffers curling it towards the far post. It's a stunning save from Craig Ross to deny Sean Jeffers. That was tucking itself just inside the right-hand post.
Brilliant effort there. I feel Saints are really getting into this game now.
Silver comes inside. Probably could have gone down and won himself a free kick there. Didn't, and has ended up caught out of position and dispossessed. Long ball forward. Sam Brown's going to have to make a decision. Didn't really make the decision and has ended up coming out and getting it.
Strong header.
Pull forward towards Gautier, wins the header. And now's a chance for Maidenhead. Gautier's having to cover. Oh. Something reminiscent of when I warmed you up the other day, I think that.
Not with a ball like that.
And Wayne Cartmel says that's that. So, pre-season game 2 ends in a defeat for the Saints. St Albans City couldn't manage to score, had a lot of chance in the second half, but it ends here. St Albans City 0, Maidenhead United 1.